Alright, I am connecting. See, once it says connected. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Who's here? We got GT Key Comics and Tina and D1 Ruby. It's late night, so I'm probably going to get a lot of my walkers and not so many of the other people. I'm doing a 15-minute walk on the main channel, and then I'm going to the walking channel, which I hope everyone comes and joins me there. I'm still trying to grow it. Oh, it's really loud over here. I'm also looking for garage sale signs for tonight since it's Friday. Let's just, oh, that's the wrong. I'm trying to get started. Hello, my YouTube friend. Hey, Will. Okay, all right, there we go. So I've done 2 live streams on the main channel, and I'm still getting the negativity. Hey, John, that really, it zonks me. It makes me not want to do that. And that's, I think, one reason why I haven't been doing videos on this channel. And I just realized, you know what? Why am I letting the negativity, destroy this channel? Because I know a lot of you guys still really enjoy, my toy hunts and my toy videos and my store videos. But I have like a small smidgen of people that just take a big old giant shit on me every time I post stuff, and it really takes away my joy. And I've been having so much fun with all you guys that follow me on the walk channel and the comic channel, and I realize just the pop market in general right now is very toxic. And so what really set me off is I have one he's a customer in the sense that he comes into my store, but he's been coming for like a year or two, and all he wants to buy is $500 to $1,000 pops, but he wants me to sell them to him for like 20% below market. And if I don't have these expensive pops that I sell for a good price, he gets mad at me, and he writes lots of messages, and he left comments today on the last video that I did earlier today about how my store sucks because I keep all the best stuff. Question is, I don't keep all the best stuff. You just see the bit of best stuff that I do keep, but I sell duplicates. I don't hoard on to duplicates. So for instance, Ghostface, I have 2 of them. I have 2 different versions of them. I've sold 5 of them, right, over the last 4 or 5 years. I sell them. I sell a lot of grails. I just don't sell to him because he's really annoying. And there's other customers, like someone like Raphael, who I absolutely love. He's an amazing gentleman. I will let him have first pick a lot of the times. I'll let him trade with me. I'll do so. People such as Raphael are so positive to me. So those are the kind of people that end up getting the biggest grails, because I don't really want to put them in the store because I don't really want to risk them getting stolen, and I don't want to deal with the negativity with them. So I do sell cheaper stuff. Now, I've been saying that the market's really weak right now. What you people are saying? Yeah, no, and I want to find that joy again on this channel again, right? It's the negativity that just drains me every time. But I realize the market is really, I think I gotta wipe my lens. It looks a little fuzzy. It's just all the negativity. Here's the thing, the market for pops is really weak right now. Some people think it's my fault for keeping too much. I haven't really kept anything in about a year. I've actually sold most of the grails I've gotten. I sold, Raphael took like a $400 C3 or $250, $350, something like that, C3PO I had. There's a lot of people I sell them to because it's people that are very respective of me and my business and of my family. And you know what it is, and the one guy, I blocked him, and I think for now on, I'm just blocking. If people are going to be negative towards me or this channel or all my favorite friends on this channel, I'm going to start blocking them. You know why? Because I don't want to be upset about it, right? I was writing back and forth like 5 times with him, and he kept saying, and then other people are like, yeah, this dude keeps everything. He's a shit business. I don't know how he stays in business. I'm like, because my business is not about making money. And the guy was like, oh, it should all be about money. No, it's about the joy of pop culture. That's what my business is about. I make YouTube videos. I sell pop culture. I sell Beanie Babies and VHS tapes and cassette tapes and records because I love pop culture, and I love people who enjoy pop culture for many ages. if it becomes just about the money making and the profits and the cash, I might as well sell cigarettes and lottery tickets. I might as well just sell addictive things to people that don't really care about anything other than the pleasures of life, I guess. And so it's just like, I don't want to go there anymore. So every time I come on this channel and I had one guy get really mad at me because I said I'm going to stop selling. After I did 6 months of selling on Whatnot once a week for like 12 hours, where I was selling tons. I was like, you know what, I can't sell online anymore because I want to get back to focusing on my shop. And the guy got really mad at me. He's like, that's not fair. It's not cool that, I'm like, where have you been for 6 months? So it's like these kind of comments of people that get so mad at me, where I'm bringing my life and my joy for you guys to share. And then if you want to buy something from me, that's beautiful. I love that. Right? But just because I sell things does not mean that I have to sell to you. And here's the thing. When it comes to big Grail stuff, a lot of the stuff I have that is Grail stuff was not Grail stuff when I bought it. I bought Brooke for $15 at New York Comic Con when it came out. I had 4 of them. I sold in my shop for $75. They weren't, I didn't buy them, I didn't flip them. I had people trade them in, and I couldn't sell them for 4 months. Eventually they sold. Then the price went crazy. The fact that they sold, if I had not been a collector, if I hadn't kept one, I wouldn't have that Grail to sell. Oh, I came over here because I have the joy of Futurama, and we have to, we gotta come over here. I gotta find my joys, because I really, I see all familiar, Tina's here, John's here, Eric's here, all these people I absolutely love. Beautiful people that have been with me on my my walk channel and all that. And so collecting should be something that brings you joy. If you're only focusing on collecting because it makes money, or it's about the money, or you want to have things that have value and money, there's something gross about that. I understand the joy of having value in your collection, but you should value that you have rare things that are hard to get, and not how much money you can flip it for, right? It's that kind of stuff. Exactly. The people that are here that, Yali, you sent me the awesome red pop years ago, and I still treasure that, and that's a pop I'm not selling. The stuff people have sent me is stuff I'm keeping, I'm not trying to sell all my collection. I had 9,500 pops. There's way too many. I'm trying to strip it down to maybe about 1,000 to 2,000 pops. Once I get the space back, because I want to start doing more videos, I am going to reconsider what I want to do. I really need a larger space. It would be really cool to try to get the world's largest collection again. I just don't have the space. So I have to find my joy in other ways. My joys are been walking. I'm doing the comic channel like crazy, and all that stuff has been super fun. So this is just, I've noticed, I know people are gonna watch this and they're gonna leave negative comments, they're gonna be mad at me for whatever reason. You know what, that's fine. I am just gonna block people that are like that. I'm no longer okay with negativity or toxicness on this channel. I'm here for, the Doom 143. How are you doing, dude? Haven't seen you in a while. See, old people that haven't been around for a while. And look, I walk around at night looking for things that say free art books. I probably missed out on some cool graphic novels or something. This is what I do. My walking channel. I've been enjoying the walking channel because I just get to rant and rave and talk about the things I love. And I want to find my joy again. The Doom 143 was one of the few comic channels that used to pop in my comic haul videos from like 8 years ago, just to say, hey dude, I like that haul, I like that comic. So it's fun seeing people. Oh, John, thank you so much. John, you are just a beautiful person. You've been so supportive of me. You follow me wherever I've been. And it's my store, my way. It's about the joy, the value. Here's the thing. When it comes to Funko Pops, you buy something you enjoy, a character you enjoy. If it's worth $10, that joy for that object should be the same as if it's worth $5,000, right? The value of the thing should be in your joy of it. And if it gains value, that's like an added bonus. But if you're only collecting things because it has value and not because it's things that bring you joy, it's like you're collecting wrong. I don't understand that, right? For instance, I sold a bunch of my pops to buy Daredevil #1. It cost me $4,500. That was an expensive item. I don't love it because it's worth $4,500. I love it because I've been a huge Daredevil fan since I was a little boy. I used to get a subscription in the mail. I used to go all the comic shops all over, like with my dad, looking for Daredevil issues. I tried to get Daredevil issue for Christmas in 1992. I've always wanted that. So I have it now. It doesn't matter what that comic's worth. I'm keeping that for a very long time. Not thinking about selling it, whatever. If I need money for something, I'll sell something else. Every time I post on this channel, Zeke, I get a handful of people that either they hate Pops, which I understand. So if you hate Pops, I get that negativity. I can deal with that. But then I have people that are actually come to my store occasionally and they get pissed off at me that I don't sell the really expensive stuff. Which the thing is, I do. I just spread, I price it fairly so it sells. Right? When I put out grails, they're gone really quick. I can make it the store like a museum. A lot of shops that will have a handful of $500,000 items in their shop, they price them for 20 to 50% more than eBay. So if I wanted to start taking the $500 Pops and putting them in the shop for $600 to $800, I would have them in the shop. But the point is, I put them in the shop for the $500 or sometimes a little bit less, and they sell. And there's Raphael. Like Raphael knows. Raphael, how many times have I sold or traded to you Grail Pops? Right? Raphael is one of those people that, and Raphael is awesome because he'll trade to me like a whole box of stuff. And then 6 weeks later, I'll be like, hey, Raphael, I have a cool, some Pops that came in. You want to check them out? And he asked for them. And, I think he ended up getting the C3PO I wanted. Like I said, it was like a $300 or $400 Pop was one I was going to keep. And then I decided, you know what, I can't keep it. And Raphael got it. And that's what I want people to be happy. I want people, so many. That's the thing. Raphael is a beautiful, lovely person that's fun to interact with, right? He doesn't get mad at me because I don't always have a selection of grails, right? What he does is he works with me. He sometimes trades in stuff, and then he waits patiently until I can find something, and then he picks it up. And he doesn't sit there arguing prices. He doesn't want 30% below market value. It's like, the thing with people that only sell grails too is a lot of times they'll have to pick them out of other people's collections and they leave people with junk, and it doesn't help the people, right? Exactly. And Raphael, a lot of times when you bring me back stuff I traded to you, I give Raphael full value back in trade because I don't want him to lose out on the deal that we made. And so that's the thing. So at this point I realized that the negativity has been making it so I can't post on this channel, and it's been making me sad because the channel's been kind of dying. I haven't been making as much content. I haven't really been doing this part of the hobby. I haven't been enjoying sharing my store, so I haven't been going in my store, so the store gets kind of messy because I don't find the joy, but I want to find that joy again. Hey Michael, and I that joy I'm only going to find, I have to just start blocking people that leave negative comments. If you don't like my store, that's fine. Don't leave a comment. If you want to comment about it, I just have to block you. Just how it is, so that I don't have to put energy into you anymore. Right? I don't want to put energy. Yeah, I always try to give as high as possible in trade. I haven't been able to give as much lately just because I've been really struggling, but I'm still trying the best I can. I know, it's just that negativity, it drains you, and I realize I end up, I want to make people happy because that's what I'm all about. So I realized I put all this energy into the negativity. I really just need to block those people so I can put all my energy into the beautiful people that I love, right? Exactly, I gotta block them. So I think I'm just gonna do that. If you don't like that, I'm a collector that also keeps a lot of cool shit, and I don't sell everything I get because I'm not in this business for the money, but for the joy of pop culture. Well, guess what? That's just how it is. I'm not going to all of a sudden become a flipper that just gets stuff to sell for as much as possible to rip people off. I just can't do that. That's not who I am. And I love Coca-Cola and I love Dr. Pepper, and occasionally I'll have a few others. But we can talk about sodas on the walking channel. In 2 minutes, I'm going to hop over to the walking channel. I'm hoping you guys can come follow me on Pop Walks. I'm going to go live on there for about an hour because I'm trying to get my steps in. And I really love the Pop Walk channel. It's been the channel where I've been finding so much joy just sharing my life stories, talking with everyone. Whenever I'm like a little bit upset about stuff, I can communicate it, and it feels like such a beautiful experience. Exactly, the Doom. Yeah, and the thing is, my business has always been about trying to help people. I buy collections, and a lot of people call me on that too. Like they say, oh, that's bullshit. You're just in. I like to try to pay as fair as I can for collections. You know, I'm not giving 100% because I'm not a rich guy. I really don't make that huge of a profit. What I try to do is pay fair prices for entire collections, all the junk with the grails. I even encourage you to sell a few of the bigger pieces first on eBay because that doesn't take a lot of work. And then I try my best to make money on it, and it helps everyone out. It helps the seller out. It helps me out. It helps you guys who want to watch videos out. No, I feel pretty safe in my neighborhood. I mean, if you see, there's hundreds of people walking around. There's like people at clubs. It's a very busy, especially Friday night. It's a very active club scene in the neighborhood. But we can talk about that on the walking channel. Yeah, so I walk at night. I'm only walking at night now because this freaking high heat wave is really, I hate it. So right now it's like 81. I figure it's probably as cool as it's going to get. So I'm trying to get my steps in just because I'm trying to be healthier. I want to get healthier. I want to get more steps in so I can do more content. I want to do more. I want to go around the city and do a lot more live streamings and do a lot more content. That's what I've been trying to work on. But I've been trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on the walk channel so I can monetize it. And that's been taking a lot of my mental energy. So what I'm hoping is I want to get to the point where that's at 1,000. So it's just the thing I do when I walk, I talk. And then I can get back to focusing on the pop channel. Yeah, I always try to say exactly what I pay. I try, honestly, I don't do mystery boxes selling because it feels scummy. I don't like to do scummy things. I like to try to make people happy. And I know a lot of mystery boxes makes one person really happy and a lot of people not happy. And yeah, and you're not going to go in any store and get full value. But I have often given up to 75% of value. So if you bought me $2,000 worth of stuff, I give $1,500 in store credit, right? So I'm taking $500 just to cover the work and labor of, selling this stuff. And there's a lot of times where people trade me a whole bunch of $10 to $20 items, and they'll take the $500 items, right? And so it's one of those things where I do the trade. I've had people want to do equal value trade, and I'll do it if it's something I want, but if I can't, sometimes it takes effort to do the trade, and it's a new thing I have to work on. So I'll do 60 to 75% in trade. It's not like I'm a business at the end. I'm also a big time collector, but most people want to trade me a whole pile of stuff that they don't want, and a lot of times it's not stuff I want, right? So basically it's a business transaction at that point. Oh yeah, the little bit pet shop and pound puppies are really cool. Okay, let's see. I know a lot of you are talking. I am going to hop over to the walk channel because I set that for 1 o'clock, and I think it's 1 o'clock. And exactly, you trade a bunch of $10 to $20 stuff, and you can buy, get back $100, $200 pops. That's the way I like it. In fact, I don't want to sell the grails. I don't want a store full of grails because grails, it's a risk that they'll get stolen or get damaged. And a lot of people just can't afford grails. So anyone who thinks I should have a business based on just selling grails doesn't understand that most people don't have big amounts of money, right? It's like most people can go and buy a $10 to $50 item and they're happy. Most people can't go and buy a week's worth of income on one item. It's just how it is. Oh, yeah. No, that's what Raphael brings me a mystery box in the sense that we don't even discuss what it is. He would bring it and I wouldn't even know, and that would be fun for me. So I could have the fun of like a mystery box, but he knew I'd be as fair as possible with my offer for it. And there's even been times where I gave him 75% in store credit and he ended up like needing cash at one point. So I ended up giving him 50% in cash like a few weeks or a month later. Just because he realized he needed cash for like emergency bill, basically. So I figured it out. I sold some stuff and I got him some cash. Okay, I am gonna hop over now to the Pop Walks channel because I need to get my steps in. But for all you guys enjoy my videos and enjoy hanging out with me and all that, I just really want to say I do love you guys. YouTube is not a thing that makes a big income. In fact, I usually spend more on YouTube than I make on it. I usually try to make enough to cover at least gear because I'm constantly buying new cameras and stands and lights and stuff. So as long as I can cover my costs, I'm pretty happy. I do YouTube because I enjoy hanging out with you guys. So when you guys show me love and you have a fun time hanging out with me, it brings me so much joy. But it's those like negative people that really just take it out on my heart. That's why I'm not here. I'm not here to hear your opinion on how shitty I am or whatever it is or how bad I do business or all that. Because I'm here to have fun and then share my joy with you guys. I want you to find your joy. I want to find my joy and we can find our joy together. And hopefully, you know, and if you have a bad day, we can talk about it and try to have a good day. Okay, I'm hopping over to Pop Walks. So, you know, if you don't follow me there yet, come follow me. We're going to talk for another like hour or so as I walk around trying to get my steps in. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Or I'll see you in a couple minutes, hopefully. Okay, bye.